Hey everyone, it's Theo, and it's time to plagiarize Meshach one more time with another Seahorse video. And this one is for Temple of Water on Nightmare difficulty. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we have our initiate out. Gonna grab some mana, and then we're gonna go ahead and build some aura stacks. And over here is gonna be an ensnare aura and a strength drain aura. Right there. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna do the exact same thing right on top of this chest right here. Bam bam. Then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna drop a strength drain right here in the water. And then we're gonna build 3 auras over here. We're gonna build the ensnare back here, and then the strength and a lightning over there, and that's really just so they overlap the spawn and just help things out a little bit. We don't want the ensnare overlapping the spawn. So we bring in our Huntress for a single, just a single gas trap that we're going to put right here, just to keep our crystal safe, basically. And that is all she gets to do in this map. We'll go ahead and swap her out, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Series EV. And our Series EV is going to do what she does best, and that is dropping buff beams. So for this one over here, we're going to put a buff beam right here on the railing. We're going to start right at the top and work our way down just a little bit. Right there, that's how we want it. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this buff beam, because I won't be doing any upgrading once the wave starts. So I do want all of my buff beams to be 3 stars before I start the map. Alright, upgrade that. Now we're going to come over here to the middle crystal, and we're going to place a 5DU physical beam right here. This just keeps the ogres away from us. Then we're going to come over here to this pillar, and we're going to put a 4DU buff beam and a 1DU reflect beam to protect us from snot balls. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this buff beam after I put this physical wall right there. We go, physical beam, upgrade, there we go. Grab some more mana, and let's finish this upgrade. There we go. Well, close. And a big ball. Alright, now that we got that done, we have one more buff beam to build. We're going to build that right down here. And go ahead and upgrade that. We want that to 3 stars as well. Alright, that is now upgraded. We'll grab some more of our mana, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Adept to finish out our tower building. No map is complete without some apprentice towers. But I'm lying, we're bringing out our Hermit first. Alright, so we come down here with our Hermit. And we're going to go back to that buff beam on the railing, and we're going to place a mushroom and a seed bomb. The seed bombs are going to be pointed at the open door. So here we go. Seed bomb that way. Yep. And a mushroom spore. Here we go. Now we'll come over here, and we're going to avoid the ball. And we'll place a mushroom spore on the buff beam. And then we'll place a Nature's Pylon, and we're going to upgrade this. We definitely want to buff our auras. Now we're going to go ahead and switch over to our Adept, and we're going to be building DSTs and LTs. Now my Adept is wearing a Huntress Guardian, and I'll tell you why we're doing that later. But first we're going to go ahead and build our DSTs nearest to the pillar. And we're going to have our LTs in the middle. And the reason we're doing this is because first off, our DSTs are pointed in these 4 directions. And then we'll finish the build out with some LTs. And the reason we're putting the LTs there and not having them all in a stack like we normally do is because we want that Huntress Guardian to buff those DSTs when we stand in this little section over here. And I'm going to show you. We're going to walk through this wall. There it is. Super secret, hidden. So that Huntress Guardian is boosting the DSTs, and so that is why the DSTs and the LTs are not on the stat. So I'm going to go ahead and start tower boosting, and I want to upgrade this Nature's Pylon to 3 stars, and then once that's there, I am done upgrading things. I'm going to go run in here and hide in here. And it does seem like hiding in this little hidden room keeps the harbingers from getting to you. So that is all we're going to do here. We're going to hang out in this room until the end of this wave. And then we'll start the next wave. And then we'll bring in 2 additional heroes while the wave's going on to get those seahorses. This is a pretty simple build. And it should be, because Meshach has tested these builds to the nth degree to make them easy and achievable for plebes like me. So all hail the legend Meshach. Alright. And I will be back when we get near the end. Now I did run around to do some upgrading because, well, it's me, and I feel it's weird not upgrading things, so while I had some time and some spare mana, I went ahead and did some upgrades, and apparently I'm number 1 on the leaderboard, and we haven't even finished. I don't know what that's about, but oh well. Alright, I'm gonna go hop back in this hidden room, and continue my tower boosting ways. We're gonna wait for this wave to end. I will be bringing in some heroes shortly, so we can get all 4 of those seahorses, and see how well we did. Did we get that elusive plus seahorse? Or will it be just 4 mythicals? Tune in to find out. And I'm back. We're getting close to the end, and we're going to go ahead and bring in 2 more of our heroes to get some of those sweet, sweet seahorse rewards. Just gotta wait for these ogres, to be honest. While this map does seem pretty simple, after all of the hard work that Meshach had to do to create this such build, I still think Aquanos is the better bet if you do want to to Seahorse Farm. Map's cool. Oh, I wouldn't call this map cool at all. This map is... this map's a bear. Let's look at those seahorses. Actually, let me go ahead and get rid of all these. Number 1 on leaderboard. Let me get rid of all these defenses first. We're going to look at our timings. And then we'll go back to the tavern and have a look at what our seahorses did. Alright. Almost there. Run away. Hide away. There we go. Alright, let's look at what our timings look like. Obviously, Equanos is much faster for sure. Probably less of a headache and a faster build time. But there you go. That's a 5-minute, Seahorse Farm. But 5 minutes of build almost. It's a lot. Here's our tower stats. Who's doing what, who's killing what. And, that's about it. Let's go ahead and go back to the tavern and have a look at our item box. Will we get that elusive plus? Or will we be, bathed in yes, bathed in mythicals. Well done. Cheerio, old chap. That's all I have for tonight. Thanks for watching, and happy seahorse farming.